Wow, good afternoon. What an absolute honour and a privilege it is to be with you all this afternoon. When I first heard about this event, there's only one word that comes to mind: yes and. How can I help? How can I collaborate? And how do I find these incredible people that are in this room? And how do we collectively come together to move the needle? So I'd like to very much thank Baroness Firma for hosting us and making it absolutely possible to be here with her. I mean, I'm such a huge admirer of the great work, but what you've just sort of inspired in me as somebody that can hopefully act as a generational bridge for young women across the world. So thank you so much for your inspiration. And Rupa, what an organization you've created. When you think about your career and how you've led every moment by bringing others with you on your journey. It is an inspiration to all of us, so we can learn so much from you. So I stand here today as somebody that spent most of my life thinking that women did rule the world. I grew up with, as you might imagine, one of the most incredible female role models of a generation who inspired in me to ask questions, to be curious, and ultimately to be kind and listen with every fibre of your being, to listen. And then only when I arrived in this fabulous world of technology did I look around the room and think, oh no, it's just me, and I don't know where I'm going to find my tribe in this incredible organizations that I'm lucky enough to work with. So, like any sort of determined young person, if you've had the chance to spend any time with my mother, you will also know this. This fabulous quote of, if not me, then who, and if not when, then now is the moment. And so I have spent the last few years working in technology as an AI understander or translator, asking questions of a sector that I believe really holds the key to making sure that we can do everything that we need to do in order to make the world a better place. But AI is a solution looking for a problem. And I kind of set you that as a challenge, because only through incredible collaboration can we actually use these technologies to really move the needle. And what keeps me awake at night as a woman in tech is the fact that there aren't enough women in tech. And when I look around, and you've heard some from the incredible speakers today, to see what they're doing in terms of digital inclusion and providing young people and young women with the toolkits in order to be able to participate in the digital revolution, I stand with them to make sure that every single person and every single young woman feel like they have a seat at that table. That only comes from putting everything that we do, whether we're working with the fabulous partners at the ITU, I see you, Danona, or working across the Commonwealth. The time is now, and the time is now to act. And a lot of these moments, you think that we can't do it because it's AI, and it's hard, and it's challenging, and it's difficult, and it's digital. And I'd be the first one to stand up and say, I absolutely hate my phone. But the skills gap is widening. And this is where we really need to lean into to make it easier to understand, to make it accessible, and to break down these barriers so that we can use these technology solutions to help, to get better data, to learn as much as we can, so we really can deploy some of the most incredible philanthropic capital to where it really needs to go. When I look to the Commonwealth, and when I look ahead at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, I am inspired by the moments that we will hear around hope and around challenge. And I know that Baroness Scotland has been the most incredible anchor of that hope and that challenge. So my sort of task for you this afternoon as you go into the next round of your incredible meeting is to ask yourself this: where can I find challenge and lean into it with my whole heart? Where can I listen? Where can I collaborate? And where can I really move the needle? And some moments are much smaller and easier than you think. That's what I found the most surprising thing about working in tech, is that it is closer than you can ever imagine to be able to see the unlock and the opportunities for all of us. So today I stand here as somebody that is a champion for technology, but I am a champion for inclusivity. And when I define inclusivity, I define that as kindness. And the best way to do that is to get as many women as we possibly can around the table, because if women are able to have these technologies in their power, can you imagine what we could do with that? So thank you so much for having me, and I leave you with this: hope and collaboration is possible if we only do it together. Thank you.